Hi there, this is Sandhya here. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher and this is my channel Sandhya Manne Studio. So I've been practicing and teaching Zentangle since 2010. In today's episode of Tangle with Sandhya, we will be working with our focus tangle, Batumber. This is a lovely border tangle and one of my absolute favorites. So in today's episode, we will be working on a white tile with a black pen, and we are just going to use Batumber and couple of other tangles to create our Zentangle. Now I want you all to go grab your tile, black pen, pencil and stub, and let's get started. So I'm here with my pen, pencil, my stub and my white square, and I also carry a 08 just in case to do black fillings, especially for bottom bar we do need the 08. So I'm going to start with 4 dots on 4 corners of my white square tile, and I'm going to join them freehand like that. So now before I make my section, I'm going to make my string or a line like this. So this is where my bottom is coming, and I'm planning to add another tangle here and here. So let's get started. So I make my center line of bottom row, and I'm going to start with my waves on one side. So very slowly I go around making my hills and valleys like that. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to give an aura line to this. So I start making an aura line and just go about like that. I'm going to repeat the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to start like this, go down, touch this line. Okay, so now I'm going to add my aura line to this. There you go. So I have my outlines ready. Now I'm going to start with the petals inside. So I start right in the center. I like to start from the center, make my petal nice and pretty. I'm going to make this side here and add another one right there. So there is my flower. I'm going to repeat this on the opposite side. Again, start from the center, then make the sides and then fit this middle section. So there you go. Now you can either fill this whole section completely black, or you can use this space for something. So I like to create a circle there, so it kind of gives a nice touch to it. I like that white circle showing through. So I'm going to do this. So I'm making my circles really full so they're touching all the edges, and it almost looks like it's tightly fit in. So make sure you don't leave any space while it's touching the edges. It should be totally packed in like that. So now is a good time to add our solid blacks. So I'm going to fill these little gaps with solid blacks. I'm using my 08 so I can get this done really fast. So we're done with Batumber. Now it's time to start with another tangle. So I'm planning another tangle on this side and on this side. So I'm going to start with the finery. I make my line coming out here. I'm going to double an aura to this line, so it kind of looks like a double line. Now I'm going to add another. So it's closer on the top, and as it comes out it widens out. Repeating this again. Yeah, like that. So now I'm gonna start making my inner lines. So it's like an S. I start like this and I end on this. And on this side I'm going the other way around. There you go. So I'm done with my inner lines. Now I'm just going to give some accents. So I'm going to make a center line like this and add a couple of dots to that. So there you go, my finery is ready. Now I'm going to work on this side. I plan to do diva dance. Now I'm contemplating to if to do diva dance going this way, or should I just do a regular spiral. I think I'm gonna go with the spiral diva dance. So I'm gonna make it a little elaborate. So I'm gonna start from here and go around that like that. So I'm making my space to add the depth to blacks. but I'm not really adding black because I want to do something else in there. Let's see how this goes about. So I might probably get just one big diva dance and maybe a couple of smaller ones along the way, but let's see. So I'm just making my space for the blacks to be added, but as I mentioned, we're not going to add black. Okay, so I'm just going to go around this and probably add my next set here. So that was my first one. So I'm going to add teeny tiny tipples, neatly arranged. So that would probably be perk. So I'm going to add perk. So the reason I didn't want to add black for the filling was that it would again look too to have a lot of contrast. So I don't want that. I want the focus to be on Batumber. So I'm kind of going a little easy on the diva dance. So like that. Got one more, so let me finish this. Now I can add another one here, so probably I'll add one here that would go about like this, and then probably a small one here, and then maybe a small one here. Yeah, so I'm going to start with mine here. So I make a wiggly spiral, and as I go along I create a hump. So I now go along that line and so we're done with adding the pork, those little gaps. Now I'm just going back to add a little bit of black in between the tangles so that it can kind of hold the whole thing together. So There you go, I'm done with that and think we're ready for shading now. So time to grab our pencils. Okay, so let's get started with shading. So we'll start with finery. So I go along this edge on both sides. I do the same thing here. Okay, I'm just gonna pretend like this was the edge of the other line, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of black there. Now, how do I want to do my diva dance? I'm gonna add my graphite right in the center and then pull it out with the stub. So I'm adding on my black. Okay, now here I'm gonna just add a little bit of graphite right there where all the petals meet. So now with my stub, just gonna blend this out. So I'm going to pull this out onto the petals just a little. So there you go, we are done with shading, and it's time to add our signatures. So I'm just going to put my initials somewhere here, and we're done with our tile. Hey there, so I hope you enjoyed that session working with me. I really can't wait to see what you all created, so please do share them and use the hashtag Tangle with Sandhya or hashtag Sandhya Manne, so I get to see your works. And if you really like this channel and if you really enjoyed working with me, please do like and share the video and do subscribe to my channel. And I think it's time to say goodbye, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.